This drum set set the internet abuzz, but what's the backstory? Well, this is South Korea's President Lee Jae-myung, and this is Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi. During a bilateral summit in Japan, the two leaders staged a surprise drum session jamming to K-pop. Of course, Dynamite by BTS and Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters were in the mix. But for many, that wasn't just a viral moment for the music, it was a symbolic display of warming ties between the two rival countries with a complicated past at a time of deep geopolitical uncertainty and regional tensions. Right now, one neighbor is likely pushing them closer together: China. Ties between Beijing and Tokyo have sharply deteriorated in recent months. After Takaichi warned in November that a Chinese attack on Taiwan could justify Japanese intervention, Beijing fired back with travel warnings, import suspensions, and new restrictions on dual-use goods. Measures that could affect South Korea's supply chain too. Seoul, meanwhile, is trying to balance its major trade links with Japan and China while relying on Beijing's influence to help rein in North Korea's nuclear ambitions. Before their musical duet, Lee and Takaichi discussed boosting cooperations in areas such as economic security and defense. And for the first time, they agreed to cooperate on a matter tied to their shared wartime history. Relations between South Korea and Japan have often been stained by disputes over Japan's colonial rule of Korea from 1910 to 1945 on issues such as forced labor and sexual abuse of Korean women. While much of that history remains sensitive, the summit did yield progress. The two leaders agreed on humanitarian cooperation related to historical matters, including joint DNA testing to identify victims' remains from the 1942 Chosei undersea coal mine disaster, where 183 Korean and Japanese workers died. Lee later praised Takaichi's drumming on X, comparing their musical duet to their diplomatic efforts.